This year's state budget arrived historically late thanks to months of stalled negotiations. It passed in bipartisan fashion overnight and now heads to Governor Whitmer's desk. Al Myers is in Lansing getting answers for you on what's in this budget.
About $81 billion. That's how much is in the budget for the next fiscal year. It's a major cut any way you slice it, which was a major goal for Michigan Republicans. This year's budget is about 3 months late after negotiations stalled over the summer. Lawmakers even bought themselves more time earlier this week by passing a budget continuation, which helped them avoid a government shutdown. The budget includes about $2 billion in funding over multiple years for Michigan's roads and infrastructure.
It's $1.85 billion more for roads and bridges across the state, with an emphasis on the local road condition level.
He tells me that local investment will bring money to local roads all across Michigan.
Certainly, we see problems everywhere. There is not a lack of need for investments in our road system across the entire state. And so every corner will be touched by this increase, and we're hopeful that those roads that get you from your driveway to your highway will be improved.
School districts across our state also got a look at the funding that will be coming their way once the budget is signed next week.
There are certainly some funding increases that we know are in there, particularly for things like at-risk programming for some of our students that need additional help, for English language learning. Both of those got some pretty significant and needed bumps in funding.
The state is allocating about $10,050 per pupil and maintaining the school meals program, which was on the chopping block during negotiations. That's a win for Democrats. But McCann tells me schools and education advocates have concerns about the crunch to pass the budget.
Not only do we still not fully understand it, but that lawmakers themselves that voted on it last night don't fully understand it. And that's never the right way to be doing budgeting. So we're still frustrated that this budget is so overdue and had so little transparency in the process.
Now, I'm told by the governor's team she's expected to sign the budget next week. For now, getting answers for you in Lansing. I'm Al Myers, CBS News, Detroit.
Elle, thank you. Meanwhile, part of the budget includes taxing wholesale marijuana sales 25%, which lawmakers say will generate $420 million a year for a new neighborhood road fund. One woman we talked to worries the tax will be a burden on the dispensaries, which could then affect the job market.
You look at the dispensaries and they've put so many people into jobs. It has created a bunch of jobs for the greater area. And it's kind of like, well, what does that tax implication mean for everyone that's employed? And are there going to be jobs cut because of that? And is there a way around that?
The final budget also includes $26 million for Selfridge Air National Guard Base, that's in Harrison Township, and $14 million for northern Michigan as it continues its recovery from devastating winter storms.